guest makes us smile every single weekday morning on the Drew Barrymore Show. And guess what? Today, we're getting to smile in person with him. He's got a lovely smile. Love it. Because co-anchor of the show, Ross Mathews, is joining us here in the studios here in Philadelphia. Ross, so great to have you here.
Hi, everybody. I'm in Philadelphia. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to meet you.
Me too. I just love you. I love the show.
Thank
Tell me how
you
you feel just about being in Philly.
You know, I love it. It was actually my idea. I said, can we go around? I want to go to some of the cities across the country where we air, where we get to be in your living room every single day. And we're starting here in Philly. I got in last night. I got to walk around a little bit. And I've always loved Philly. I'm going to be out in the streets today spreading some Drew Barrymore sunshine, and bringing some swag gifts around to people all over town. And but I'm kicking my day off here with you, and I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we love that. We know that you're going to love the city of brotherly love, and we're going to show you some love as well. No doubt about that. Let's talk about the Drew Barrymore Show. It's hugely popular in its 4th season. Tell me a little bit about what it's like working on the show.
Well, it's a dream come true. You know, I've always wanted to work in daytime. I come from a little farm town. I would watch like Regis and Kathy Lee and point at the TV and be like, I want to do that. And when Drew and I met in season 1 of the show, we didn't really know each other, and we instantly connected. It was like we had been, I feel like there's something bigger going on in the world. It was right after my mom passed away, and it was during the middle of the pandemic when Drew launched her show. And when we met, it really felt like family. And what you see on the show, our bond and our connection, it's the same when the cameras aren't rolling. You know, we live across Central Park from each other, so she'll text me, "Are you up? Let's walk to work." And we walk to work just about every morning. I was just at our house for her birthday party this weekend.
Yeah. Tell me about that. You guys always have surprises on the show too. The birthday surprise.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me about that.
So, well, every year it's become a tradition. This year I surprised her. I said, "What do you get Drew Barrymore?" She always said she wanted to ride in the Wienermobile, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So we pulled it up in Manhattan, surprised her, and took her for a spin. We did a reunion of one of her favorite TV shows, Facts of Life.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We had a Broadway performance of Anne Juliet. On our show, we try to keep it fun and spontaneous. Anything goes. You watch, you know that we allow ourselves to have all the feels.
Absolutely.
So we will be crying one moment and laughing hysterically the next. Drew says we're a bright spot, not a blind spot.
Yeah,
we know what's going on in the world, but we curate a little bit every day, just kind of what we want to put out in the world.
Yeah.
And we air right after you, 9:30, right here.
Yeah, exactly. We promote you every single day. We know how important that is, and we just love that you're here. Tell us a little bit about today's show, and Sterling K. Brown, one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh, so This Is Us, he was in that. Now he's an Oscar-nominated actor for American Fiction. It is such a film that people are just now seeing nominated for Best Picture as well. And, you know, when Drew sits down with these stars, and we do get the biggest stars because she's Drew Barrymore.
Of course,
hello.
yeah.
She knows everybody. But, so she's been on the other side, been interviewed so many times. So she has a unique insight, and I think it's why people feel so safe to reveal so much. And she's so intimate. If you've watched the show, you know that she will crawl across the couch. She will get in their lap. Her dog's walking around. My Chihuahua, Audrey, is there too. I mean, it really is like we are in, Drew and I are welcoming you into the living room at our house. And whether you're watching at home or you get to come in and be there, everybody's welcome on our show.
Yeah, and we can feel that authenticity, you know, that genuineness and that family feeling that you guys have. That's why I can see why people are so, you know, feeling so warm and welcoming to talk to you.
That makes me so happy because I think daytime is tough, and you have to really mean it. You have to really love people and want to know people. You know, I think those are the best shows. And Drew is the head of that. If you ran into her on the street, she would hug you and want to know your name and where you're from. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
And I think that's why
you just hugged me.
I did.
I gotta get a hug.
Yeah.
Well, I just love the energy there. Like I said, the authenticity. You cannot fake that. It's so important. It's family there, and I can tell. And so we have to talk to you a little bit about your podcast as well, because I've seen you cooking on there.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about, maybe you can send me some recipes or something.
Well, I love food, which is one of the reasons I love Philadelphia. You guys got great food here. I've always struggled with my weight, ups and downs. In the pandemic, I took the reins. I started cooking my Rossipes, I call them, which is me cracking the code on food. I don't think you have to give up delicious flavor and texture and the things you love if you want to be on a health journey to stick around as long as humanly possible. So that's what my Rossipes are. I try to crack the code on food that I love. And so Rossipes.com, there's a big community there. It's all free, Facebook group. And then my podcast, Hello Recipes. It's me and my best friend since high school, who's a cookbook author. We're both obsessed with food. And we talk about food, we laugh, and we try to share our tips and tricks for sticking around. You know, I love life so much. I want to be here as long as I can. So I want to be the healthiest version of myself.
Yeah, so many great recipes, so many healthy recipes. Okay, what we're about to bring in is not always so healthy because, you know, we love the Philly food scene, but I mean, not all of our stuff is all that healthy.
What is happening?
But it's great though. Let's surprise you. We're going to give you a little taste of Philly.
Ross, you know we couldn't let you come visit Philly without
you come
getting
to our
some
house,
of our
we feed
delicious
you.
food.
Wait, do you see this says Ross?
Yes, let's put this on the table.
Let's
From
put it here. Hold
Philly
on.
Pretzel Factory. They made this just for you this morning in
I'm
Langhorne.
getting in. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I have to mustard,
Philly
right?
Yeah,
sauce
you got to put a little mustard
So
there.
this
And
is
look,
Campo's, the best sandwiches in the city. So these are
cheesesteaks. You got to get a
cheesesteaks
cheesesteak.
since 1947.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I?
So,
Can I?
Of course.
No, we
Dive
want you to
in.
eat. This is all for you. Like,
Oh, you guys. So let me tell you something. That's what it's all about. It's being able to have the food you love when you come to Philly, and figure out if you indulge a little bit, it doesn't mean you're totally off track, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Trust me, I am indulging in this.
yeah, see, everything in moderation.
Exactly,
You can't go to Philly and not have a cheesesteak. Okay, you eat. We don't want to disrupt you in the whole process
I don't mind
here.
either.
I know, and don't worry.
Thank
I'll
you,
be
Ross,
What do you
for
think?
inviting me to share. These
What
are
do you
the
think?
best
Yeah, these
cheesesteaks.
are. This is
Honestly,
Campus. Yeah.
Perfection.
Perfection.
Oh
So they
my
told
gosh.
us these have onions in them, right?
Okay.
And this is more of a cheesesteak hoagie. So it has the lettuce, it has the tomatoes,
right,
and the
that's right,
onions
yeah.
as well with the cheese, of course.
I used to live 2 blocks from there. It was dangerous.
Dangerous. Yes. Everything in moderation, though, as Ron says.
You guys, I have to say, you make me feel so welcome here. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to be hanging out in Philly all day long. We're going to be hitting the streets, so look for us. I'll be spreading joy from the Drew Barrymore Show all over town.
Thank you so much. So good to have you here.